Welcome to the cave where the men are bold, covering sports tales that have never been told. From the court to the ring, we bring the heat. B-ball, football, combat sports, KD. In the underground cave, we ball like the best. Drill through defenses, yo, we ain't stressed. From three-pointers to slam dunks, we make it rain. Cave Sports Mania, it's the name of the game. 5P0RT5. When the cavemen, we're always live. 5P0RT5. When the action, come take a dive.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy. Round of applause. Round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. We back. We back, y'all. It's the motherfucking NBA playoffs is around the corner. It's your boy Francis, and I'm ready. You already know I'm here with my boy Feel the Burn. How you doing, my boy?
Hello. Doing good, dude. Doing good. Friday night.
Friday night, we chilling in the cave. We're going to touch on two topics. One of the topics. Hey, yo. Two topics. Michael Malone being fired, and then a general topic of the NBA playoffs. You know, it hasn't started yet. Seedings haven't been solidified, so things could change by the time this episode comes out. So let's touch on that Michael Malone situation, bro. Like, when that news came out, I was kind of shook, and I'm kind of, you know, as a Laker fan, I'm happy because I think that kind of stirs the pot in the Western Conference and doesn't make me as scared of the Nuggets if we play them in the first round. But yeah, it was all crazy to me. I was not expecting that, especially living now here in like the Denver area. A lot of people, especially my coworkers, were shook. They didn't know like the drama behind the scenes. And I guess, you know, to a point, that's a good job of the franchise not letting that drama out. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, the playoffs are about to start. You're going to fire the guy who took you to the championship and help you win the chip. So I don't know, man. Things are weird. What do you think about the whole situation and how it all kind of fell apart?
Yeah, first thought, I was shocked. Did not expect to read that. Second thought was Russell Westbrook strikes again. Just being a figure in a couple different franchises where it's like he gets there and then like starts trending down, right? Like, it's weird. Obviously that's a joke, but it is kind of a funny coincidence with him. And then as the Laker fan in me, as I am, kind of, you know, good karma there for him, talking all that shit about being the Lakers' daddy and all this, and yet it's another coach. I think he's like the third coach that like recently won a title and then gets fired shortly after. Like, didn't what's the dude?
So it was Mike Budenholzer from the Bucks got fired when they won.
Yeah, and
Frank Vogel
from Toronto.
Oh, and
Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse, yeah, he's good too.
Yeah, and Frank Vogel, yeah. So it's kind of crazy to me, like that happens. It's like that doesn't happen in football. I mean, I guess Peterson was one, right? He won with you guys, and then like 2 years later was gone. Well, like basketball seems to have that happen a lot.
Yeah, it's a weird trend as of late. I mean, you don't see championship coaches getting fired, you know, a few years. Probably 5 to 7 years after their chip and things got trending down. You kind of want to make changes, but I mean, the Nuggets won in 2022. That was like 3 years ago. So I think it's just the state of the NBA now. Like, you know, you don't have that many vets anymore in the locker room. So your locker room is ever changing with young talent, and it's just the state of the business now. They need instant results, and you know, yeah, you won a championship, but you know that was 3 years ago. What about right now? What are you doing right now to help? And
It looks
I guess,
I mean, I'm starting at the standings. They're still a contender in the West. It's kind of weird.
yeah, that's why it's like it's not like they were like
Strange.
in the play-in, like they weren't a 10th seed.
Right.
They're in the mix of like 3rd to 8th, depending on what the final standings are. But they're 4th right now.
Spoiler alert! I think 3rd's about to be locked up tonight. So
yeah, I know, right? Lakers are up big time. I think Rockets are up.
Yeah, they're up by 20.
So that's cool. I hope we don't. I hope we don't get the Warriors.
Nuggets already won. Clippers are on their way to winning. So
yeah,
Nuggets can be anywhere from I think 4 to 6. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
The Warriors are going to win too.
There's a bunch of scenarios.
Still crazy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, man. I mean, how are you going to fire a coach when the West is so close? Like it's wide open. Like even though the Thunder are, in terms of the season, they're like 15 games above everybody. You know,
right?
You could legitimately make a. I thought the Nuggets had a good chance to win. You can make the statement when the Warriors have a good chance with Jimmy Butler reinvigorating them. So for them to make a drastic coaching change this late in the season is really alarming. And apparently, like some of the beat writers around here in Denver have been saying that the reason why he got fired was, you know, when you bring up Westbrook, is because he was like believing in Westbrook a little too much, whereas the GM and some other people were like, yo, like don't play him as much. And I forgot I think it was a Timberwolves game a couple weeks ago, maybe it was last week, where Westbrook like botched the layup, smoked the layup, went the other way, then fouled the shooter while he was making a 3-point shot, and then obviously the free throws won the game. And it's just like Westbrook can't catch a break, man. Shout out to the soundboard DJ.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the man in the chairs is feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
I will say that low key, I thought Westbrook was going to be the biggest reason why, if they ended up winning the championship this year, like he was going to be a main contributor. So it's a shame that that my bold prediction isn't going to have any legs. Or I mean, it's still good, I guess, because they're going to be in it. But yeah, that having too much faith in Westbrook, I feel like, has led quite a few different people in the basketball world astray. Yeah. Even though, like, I enjoyed watching him for the most part when he was on the Lakers, and like I'm not even joking. Like Westbrook, I remember watching him in college with UCLA, so to be able to watch him OKC and then all the way through to us was kind of cool. So I always had a soft spot for him. But I mean, if that's true, and that was the downfall of Mike Malone in Denver, that's pretty wild to think about.
I mean, I'm sure it's like a small piece of the puzzle. Apparently, like he was.
That was the final straw.
I mean, there's also like rumors on the articles around here saying that, you know, he kind of rubbed players the wrong way. Michael Malone's a very aggressive, kind of in your face, hold you accountable type of coach, and he's not. And I guess some of these players are just too soft, I guess. And
well, the rumor that who they're trying to bring in is not going to be any better.
Yeah. And then they also fired their GM too, so it's crazy.
Which is the smart thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're really gonna like rebuild this, any franchise or whatever in any sport, if you're really gonna try and start over and retool, you gotta take care of both. You can't leave one around with the other. If you're gonna redo it, do it. Bring two guys in together that will work together from jump, and then get rolling. Don't let one linger without the other.
Yeah, that would have been a smart move, like in the off season, if they didn't win. But I don't think it was very smart to do it now. So I personally don't see Nuggets as a contender anymore, just because I feel like coaching is a huge aspect of the game, especially in the playoffs, where you're playing a team at least 4 times. So it's a chess match. All your plays have counters to counters to counters now, because your film sessions are literally the same team and they know each other by the time game 2 starts. So yeah, I don't think Nuggets are a threat anymore. I mean,
this is why I'm super stoked to see JJ in the playoffs.
Yeah, me too. And granted, like don't get me wrong. Maybe the Nuggets can make a run still because they still have Joker, who to me is
Dude,
the best player in the NBA right now.
future Laker.
Yeah, future league. I hope, man. You can't write off anything these days. But yeah, I don't see them winning a chip. I mean, coaching is a huge aspect to that winning a championship. So yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, anyways, we'll move on from that Michael Malone situation and talk about big picture NBA playoffs. I think let's start with the Eastern Conference. Bang! I mean, as of right now, I can read off the standings.
I'm looking at them. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the Cavs won, obviously. Celtics 2, Knicks 3, Pacers 4, Bucks 5, Pistons 6, Magic 7, Hawks 8, Bulls 9, and the Heat at 10.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The Eastern Conference is so like, I think it's just going to be Celtics or Cavs. Honestly, I mean, the Knicks are good, but they haven't proven themselves, and
they're starting to struggle a little bit now.
yeah, and against really good teams.
Yeah,
I think
the Pacers are fun, but I don't think they have enough firepower.
Yeah, and Bucks, like that Dame Giannis project is just, it looks good on paper, but Dame just has having a hard time staying healthy. I think he has a blood clot or something, or
That sucks.
yeah, like something. He's been out like the last 2 weeks. Pistons are a nice young team. They came out of the blue. They have a good mix of young players and vets. I really like.
I'm still mad about 04, bro. I can't get over that.
Bruh, me too. But we since 04, I think we've been all right.
True.
Yeah. Magic at 7. I like Paolo.
Magic got to be like the fun story of the East this year, right?
I think the Magic and the Pistons are like the two fun stories of the Eastern Conference, where you finally have these two players like Cade and Paolo. Did Cade is it Pablo Banchero, right?
No, Paolo.
Paolo Banchero. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they finally kind of hit the ground running and making some noise. But honestly, like these matchups to me is just it's like chalk to me. It's all written on the wall. Like whoever comes out of the play-in, the Cavs are gonna beat. And same with the Celtics. I don't see anybody 7 through 10 beating Cavs and Celtics. And then 3, you got Knicks potentially playing the Pistons. I think the Knicks still come out on top. And then the only thing that's a close matchup to me would be that Pacers-Bucks. If standings stay the same, like I said earlier, these standings could move between now and the end of the week. But yeah, man, I mean, to me, it's all chalk. I think Celtics is going to make it to the finals again. I think the Cavs are really good, but there's something about them. I think they have to prove it to me as a fan that they could get there. Because until then, the Celtics are the defending champs. So Eastern Conference to me is chalk. So I'm going to put Celtics to go to the finals again this year. Any predictions on your end, Mr. Fielderberg?
Like the Cavs, but like you said, this is not very wide open. It's really a two-headed race. You can maybe do three-headed with the Knicks, but it's probably going to come down to Cavs, Celtics, and I think Cavs can do enough to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any going to be crazy upsets. The only upset that there's potential, if you want to call it an upset, is whatever is in that 4-5.
4-5.
The 4-5 matchup in the first round. But after that,
I would not be upset if the Celtics lost in the first round.
Yeah, I would not be upset either. But I don't see. Okay, they're potentially playing either the Magic,
Celtics Magic would be interesting,
or the Hawks. Yeah, Celtics Magic.
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun, but the Celtics are just
they're stacked.
Yeah. They got the sauce over there for the Eastern Conference, so they'll be all right.
Straight
up. All right, let's
The
move
main
on to
event.
let's move on to the most the most
Real
interesting
playoffs.
part. Yeah, the real playoffs, like the not so chalk part of
Right.
the playoffs, Western Conference. As we speak right now,
Damn, dude.
Thunder 1, Rockets 2, Lakers 3, Nuggets 4, Clippers 5, T-Wolves 6, Warriors 7, Grizzlies 8, Kings 9, Mavericks 10. Woo-wee. All right, let's start with the play-in first. If the play-in stays the same right now, you
Yeah.
got Warriors, Grizzlies,
Yep.
Kings versus Mavericks.
Yep.
I think I'm taking the Warriors in that Warriors-Grizzlies matchup to
Oh,
get
yeah.
in the 7th seed.
Yeah.
And then you got,
Kings, Mavs. I probably lean Mavs on that.
yeah, I lean Mavs too, just with AD kind of getting healthy. I mean, he almost had a quadruple double today, which is
Right.
insane. And I don't see
Mavs,
anybody.
Grizzlies.
Mavs, I
I'd
think
probably go Mavs too.
you want to go Mavs? That'll be close. That'll be close. If it's crazy. I felt bad for Klay Thompson because during the Lakers game, I'm watching it on a legal stream, Stream East, and on the chat, they're like saying "Clank Thompson," and
Yikes.
dude, I mean, shooters shoot, but if he finds his rhythm by the time playoffs start, I give them a good chance. But I don't know,
In a
man.
one game
washed.
scenario,
Yeah.
I think Mavs have enough to beat both those teams.
Yeah, for sure.
In a series, probably not.
Yeah.
Not without Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. Kyrie, man, I
They
feel
had
bad for
Kyrie,
Kyrie.
different story, man.
If Kyrie was in here still, I think, and AD stayed healthy, they would be in that like
They'd be
5,
top-
6,
top
7, 8.
5,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
They'd
Like
be in the
that
conversation for
in
sure.
that mix.
It's still wild, dude. That we look when. So if you look at the Eastern teams,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 5 teams with 47 wins or more, and in the West it's all 8 playoff teams.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Back to how it used to be, baby. That's what I grew up with.
Best conference right there, Western Conference,
Right.
bro.
Best
What's
friend.
that on that beat?
Hell yeah.
All right, so
I
that's
would like to see somehow the Warriors slip to that 8 seed, though. I would.
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
I want them away from the Lakers.
Who knows,
I
man?
think the last time we talked NBA, I said that I think I'm more concerned about the Warriors than any other team in the West.
Oh yeah,
I think the Mavs were too, but Kyrie was still healthy.
when we talked, last time we talked NBA was February right after the trade deadline, and
Right after the trade.
you made a prediction that Warriors with the addition of Jimmy Butler would make a run, and you're absolutely right, man. I mean, they needed that wing defender and
Yes.
someone like I watched a few Warriors games, and they're not super. I mean, typical Steve Kerr offense. They do 4-5 spread.
Mm-hmm.
No one's really in the middle, so you have Jimmy Butler kind of posting people up. And
Yep.
you can't really help off Steph Curry, obviously. There's going to be a lot of actions on the wing. And they still have like a bunch of good shooters. Like that
Stuff
kid,
fucking Kuminga, dude.
Kaminga's good. Podzi, or I don't know how to
Oh,
pronounce
that
his
guy
name.
killed us last
Yeah,
week.
yeah. He can fucking shoot. And like every shout out to the soundboard DJ. That was good.
Hell yeah. Good time on that.
But yeah, all right. Okay, let's say it's Warriors Mavs. Just in a dream scenario.
Yeah, Warriors.
You got Thunder playing the Mavs, and then you got
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Rockets playing Warriors. You got
God
Lakers playing T-Wolves, and then Nuggets against
Mhm.
Clippers. And
So-
what do you-
The best series in that one, it would definitely be Nuggets Clippers.
yeah,
That first round. That would be insane.
If
I think the
Kawhi
other
is
three
healthy-
are kind of blowouts.
I don't know, man. I think
Like
the
5-game
Warriors.
series.
I think the Warriors Rockets series might be really good. I think people are overlooking the Rockets, but they're
Yeah, this guy.
yeah. I know you are, but they're kind
I
of
didn't go on more than 6. Warriors at 6 on that one.
Yeah, I think Warriors can. That's a 6-game series, maybe 7. Honestly, just depends. I mean, Jalen Green is a fucking stud, man, and I don't think if the Warriors played the Rockets, you would need to stick Jimmy Butler on Jalen Green the whole time because no one else on the Warriors can guard him. And then you got a problem with Alperen Sengun, as a defensive guru as Draymond Green is. It's not 2015 anymore. It's
Right.
2025, and I personally don't think Alperen Sengun can I mean, I don't think Draymond can stick Alperen Sengun on like a wing situation. Maybe on the post because he's strong, but
I just feel like the experiences would be too much in that series for the
Yeah.
Rockets over them.
that you have to make a good point.
But if it holds, right? This is a scenario. This is a series.
Yeah.
How good would we be eating if in the Western Conference semis we get Lakers Warriors and Thunder Clippers?
That'd be
Like
crazy.
the storylines
Yeah.
in both of those series.
Oh, the Thunder
man.
Clippers. That's right, because the
Yeah.
Clippers traded all those
That's
picks
right. That's right.
to-
That's what I'm saying.
and the Thunder. I mean, that was a smart move by the Thunder to trade PG for.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, look at them now. They're number one. They have.
They're set
Chet.
up for like 10 years.
Yeah. My gosh. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying.
a story for sure. And Clippers are
They
actually
took
pretty
all
good
the
this
picks,
year.
too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have. They're keeping those picks. They're scouts over there. They know what they're doing. I didn't think Lou Dort or Jalen Williams would be the players they are today. So those are great pickups in the draft. Okay, so it'll be you're saying Thunder versus Clippers in the second round,
Yeah.
and then Lakers versus Lakers Warriors. Damn,
Yep.
LeBron versus Steph in the
Yeah.
in the semifinal.
Western Conference semis.
Woo-hoo-wee. I have a feeling some way, somehow, with the conspiracy theorist in me, the Warriors are going to fall into a seed where it's going to be potential Lakers Warriors in the. Is there a potential
First round.
scenario where they Lakers Warriors in the Western Conference Finals? Like where would they
Warriors
have to be?
would have to be the 8th.
Okay, Warriors would have to fall to 8th.
And then they'd have to beat the Thunder and then beat the winner of Nuggets Clippers.
Okay,
Which they could.
Yeah.
Very
Watch.
well could.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so you and I are both Laker fans. I think we're both hoping and predicting Lakers come out of the West and it'll be Lakers Celtics.
Yeah, but we're not the same kind of homers though, right? You got Lakers Celtics, I got Lakers Cavs. So see, it's
You got
different.
okay. That's right. You really think Adam Silver's gonna let a Lakers Cavs final is gonna happen? Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit except you and me.
You don't think he's not going to want a story where like LeBron's last ring comes against his first team?
Nah, that's not as fun as against the Celtics, bro.
Well, of course it's not as fun, but it's not about us. It's always been about LeBron, dog.
Yeah, but
Shit ain't changed.
yeah, but they're trying to mask it, with another storyline of NBA rich history, bro.
Deep down, I want to go with what I did last year. I want Knicks Lakers.
Knicks ain't making it to the fucking finals.
Dude, New York and LA
House,
again,
wait.
it'd be the second championship that we get New York versus LA. That should
Yeah, I
be
think
numbers for baseball.
Yeah, that's right. It did. I was crazy last year. I actually
That was
watched.
nuts, right?
I actually
Right?
watched.
Thank
like,
you.
I usually never like. I like watching baseball, like going there live and kind of enjoying the
Yeah.
vibe. But I never watch it on TV. And even during the World Series, I'll catch it like fifth inning on because I'm just like, man, fuck the first 4 innings. But last year, I caught almost every game.
Shit
it
was
was
dope, dude.
Yeah,
It felt different, right?
Mm-hmm. It's what they
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
what they say these days. Aura. It has so much aura.
Yeah, fucking aura, dog.
And that's what I'm saying, dog. Fucking Lakers Celtics has more aura than a fucking
I know.
Lakers Celtics.
It does. It has the most aura out of any match.
Straight up. But I do appreciate the other perspective because I didn't think about it that way. LeBron getting his 5th chip against the Cavs.
Cleveland?
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Or
cool.
Cleveland preventing LeBron from getting his last ring?
You're funny, dog. You're funny.
Come on, dog. That would be awesome though for Luka to go back to the finals
Mm-hmm.
and
Does it
getting
literally-
his chip against the Celtics.
Yeah. Let's kind of shift a little bit to like just Laker talk. Well, we got like 10 more minutes.
All right, bro. All right.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I mean, dude.
It's cracking.
I mean, look at our names, man. Shout out Nico Harrison,
Hey.
bro.
Shout out, dude. That's the homie.
You made the
All my
right.
homies love Nico Harrison.
Yeah. Oh, my homies love. If I was at that Mavs game, I would be like, "Thank you, Nico."
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
Yeah.
We want a bunch of hating asses in here. What are you doing?
Hey, man, but they look good, man. I mean, the one thing that Richard Jefferson on the last game when they played the Mavs pointed out, though, is their and then you and I both talked about it too, but they really had to hone in on the fact that their size, they had a size disadvantage. I think across the board, no matter who you play, like if you play Thunder, you have Chet over there. Rockets is like Alperen Sengun. Nuggets, obviously Joker. Clippers, you have Zubac. Timberwolves.
Mr. Triple-double now, that guy.
Hey, Zubac, ever since started, hey, it's crazy. You start playing with James Harden, your number's going to go up.
That's my guy, dude.
Fuck, why did we trade him for some bullshit, man? We should have kept his ass. I'm still mad. I'm kind of like, that's like a one trade the Lakers did, like that kind of went unnoticed, but had like big ripple effects. Because if you invested in him, we wouldn't be having this conversation of we needed a big, and that would be your 5 next to AD, who AD always wanted, right? Problem.
Right. Then we wouldn't have Luka. So
That's true.
But we'd probably have another ring, though.
Yeah. So, hey, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right?
Yeah. Hey, but that dude over there with the number 15 jersey.
Oh, AR, whew, dude, he's the best third option in the league right now, across the board. I think he should win.
That's a wild thing to say, especially thinking back to like the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But you're probably not wrong,
dude. He should win Most Improved Player. I mean, he's fucking balling right now.
Dog, that guy is unreal sometimes.
And he just takes advantage of the matchups because obviously the two best defenders, wing defenders, are going to be guarding Luka and LeBron. So he gets I wouldn't say a trash guy, but someone not as good that's defending Luka.
The only teams that I think can match up and prevent that, to me, in my opinion, are the Clippers and the Warriors.
Yes,
because their third options are pretty good.
So Clippers third option. So you got Clippers is PG Kawhi. I mean PG. James Harden, Kawhi. Yeah, I know. I thought it was 2024 for a second. Shit. It's Kawhi, James Harden, and who's the third option? Is it Zubac?
I mean, I guess.
Or is it a PG? Or is it Powell?
The Kings are coming back right now. The Clippers.
Norman Powell maybe is a better third option.
I think he's the one that stepped up this year. But yeah, I mean, it's like him matching up against Reeves. It's pretty advantageous.
Yeah.
Batum, and he's probably not where he used to be.
Yeah, no. Hell.
Bogdan. Fuck that. Bogdan. Yeah. Zubac. Oh, they got Simmons coming off the bench, dude.
They have Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
That shows how much I... What?
They got fucking Patty Mills.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Norman Powell. Yep. Zubac. It's probably Zubac. But in terms of guarding Reeves...
Yeah.
It's...
probably Powell, huh?
Yeah, Norman Powell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I feel really good about the playoffs, man.
I like where we're at, dude.
Mm-hmm.
When that trade went down, like I said, we talked about it, right? That trade went down, I was like, fuck, it's my guy.
Plug. Yeah.
And for this year's like championship aspirations, like I still was like, I don't know what Luka does for us that makes us better for this year, like long term.
Yeah.
Never been healthier long term, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But for this year with this team, it felt kind of awkward. But the way they've been playing, that video though that you were talking about with when you were talking about Richard Jefferson talking about how they're able to defend big men. I saw a clip about how they would use like a sandwich technique almost, where you have whoever was guarding AD put a body on him right away, and then as soon as there was some sort of commitment to AD by the Mavs, the help defender would come in. So that way, as soon as AD touches the ball, boom, that help defender's on him. And then he had to make like a quick decision on what to do. They countered it by bringing in who's the other big guy on that team?
Gafford. Daniel Gafford. Yeah.
to help, and it worked a little bit. But then the pivot to that was on offense. We started going after Gapper and got him, exposed a little bit. So it was like, that's what you're saying, the counter to the counter in the playoffs, and that's where like our size disadvantage is going to be a little bit of a problem. But depending on the matchups, we might not even face it.
They did something. They did something similar to when they played the Nuggets. It was either
they bodied Jokic.
Yeah, and that's a testament to JJ because as me, because I love basketball. You have a big man who's good. Like, you gotta play aggressive with him because that's the only way to like kind of bother him. Even if they're super talented, you just gotta annoy the shit out of them and pick him up right when he passes the free throw line. You gotta like fucking bump his chest a little bit. Yeah.
You fight a big man with big man, whether it's energy or an actual big man. Like, you got to do it. You got to bring it because they don't like that shit from a little guy.
Exactly, big dick energy, man.
Hey yo,
BDE. Let me get an hey yo one more time.
Hey yo.
Yeah. All right.
We're having too much fun.
Yeah, man. Well, dude, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much all I had to say. You got anything else you want to get off your chest for the NBA playoffs? And what else you want to say?
I'm excited that they're here because when the NBA playoffs are here, Francis is super excited.
Oh yeah, I mean,
which is great news for everybody.
And you and me talked about it. Like, NBA is kind of boring to watch from October to February, so this is when
it's exciting around Christmas a little bit, but now NFL's kind of taking that over.
Dude, Christmas did not really care about the other NBA games except the Laker game, but yeah, NFL kind of.
The playoffs start a week from tomorrow.
So we're finally here. Get your bets in. Maybe we'll have another episode next week and kind of finally break down. Let's do official preview with the standings locked in.
Yeah. Then we know the matchups. Yeah.
But yeah,
we gotta get proper in this bitch.
Yeah. Proper don't watch basketball, man. He's
saying he went back to school.
He's watching the Masters right now, bro.
Fucking Billy Madison ass.
All right, yo. Well, we just got to do this plug real quick. Before we head out, make sure y'all check out our website, k4v3.com, for breakdowns, merch. And catch us on X. We're very active on X, K4V3 _5P0RT5. We'll be a little bit on Instagram too, but we like to talk with our community on the X and dive into people's threads and kind of give our opinions. So if you want to shoot the shit, talk anything, find us there. Bunch of cool articles on our website as well. So yeah, man, until next time, Zach, it was a pleasure. Go Lakers, and we'll fucking run it back next week when we get the official standings.
Let's do it.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Peace.